Hey everyone, it's me, Julia, and I'm coming to you for my week 23 post-op gastric bypass update. My current weight is 168.2, making for a 1.8 pound loss since last week. 64.8 pounds lost in surgery, 78.5 pounds lost since my liquid diet, and 81.8 pounds lost since my highest weight. I actually have notes today, so hopefully I don't get too far off topic. Super busy week this week. But first, I want to just thank everybody for your super kind words about my bikini body shot last week. And I just wanted to say a couple things about that. Number one is that it definitely should be looked at as a before picture, not like a after 5 months kind of thing, although it is after 5 months, but it should really be like this is not where I want my body to settle down at. I definitely am going to want to keep losing weight, so I think I'm going to look back at it as before and after, like the before picture. Something else that I wanted to kind of point out is that I went home this weekend, which I'll talk to you guys a little bit about, but I saw my sister, and my sister has had gastric bypass. She had it when she was also relatively young. She was 23 when she got it. Since then, she's had like 3 kids. And so she saw me and she's like, oh my gosh, you look so skinny, and like, oh, like, what do you look like without your shorts on? Like, she like wanted me to take off my pants, and I was like, look, like I have this video for my vlog. And so I showed her the body shot, and she was like, oh my gosh, like that is not an attractive bikini. Like, you need to wear bikinis that have like lower pants because your butt's so flat. And I'm like, I know. But she was kind of talking about how like she wished that I don't have the loose skin in my thighs that she has. And I'm like, you are about to be 31 years old, like you've had kids, like there is no way on hell, like there's no way just in hell or whatever that I'm going to have the same looking body shot that you've had. And I just kind of want to mention that to other people out there. I can post my 5-month post-op body shot for you all, but in no way should you expect my body to look like yours or your body to look like mine, because everybody looks different. I had this surgery really, really young. I was only 21. I'm only 22 right now. And I wasn't that big for that long either. Sorry about that. I had camera issues, but I wasn't that big for that long. So, for you, for those of you, and I'm saying this because I've gotten people on Facebook asking me, my body is not going to look the same as yours, and yours isn't going to look the same as mine, and I might have loose skin places where you don't have loose skin, and I might not have loose skin where you do. Yeah. So, and I kind of learned that when I was going through this process too, looking at YouTube before my surgery. And I think that's one of the things you learn post-op, is that you are not going to have the same results exactly as anyone else. So, yeah, use the body shot as inspiration. Don't use it as inspiration. Do whatever you want, but just don't. It's like never good to compare yourself, because it's just not going to ever work out well. But yeah, so that's that. I just wanted to put that out there. Okay, so here's an update for you guys. I finally made my appointment to see a doctor for my symptoms that I thought were anemia possibly related. I have an appointment for 4/20 on Friday. So I will be seeing a doctor in the afternoon. I will be sure to let you guys know what happens during my next update, but I know that some of you guys were concerned, or like, please see a doctor. I will be going home again this weekend to take some tests for school, like for teaching. So I will also be seeing my doctor. So I'll let you guys know how that goes. But thank you for all of your concerns and the pressure that you put on me, especially you, Jody. because I was like, oh gosh, well, she's a nurse, so I need to go. So I'm going. Okay, so just a quick few things about my week. I did not go to the gym once because, one, I was lazy. Two, I have just been having those symptoms like I was having before. And just from standing up, I still get dizzy. So hopefully once I get everything checked out, I will be able to feel more comfortable working out. I probably could have worked out, but when I do, I just feel like I can't do anything else for the rest of the day because I'm so tired. That being said, I did have an almost 2-pound loss, and I think that's because I was generally active this week. I kind of told you guys about Logan working on his house. So bizarre, and I'm not going to go into this way too much, but last night we were painting, and I still have paint on me that I cannot get off. It's like really bad. It's like it won't come off. Yeah. Yesterday we were painting his house. I met his mom, who hates me, I think, for no reason. I don't know. I was really, really sweet, but she didn't really want to talk to me. So I didn't really talk to her, but then I tried to say goodbye, and she wouldn't shake my hand. It was the weirdest thing ever. Drama! But all that being said, and moms normally love me, so I don't know what that was about, but whatever. I think she doesn't like me because I'm young. She thinks I'm a gold digger or something, which I'm totally not. But yeah, so I have been super active this past week, which I think was to go for, I wasn't very sedentary. Even for my job, I've been in the car for so long because I've been traveling, like I told you guys, back and forth, and I'll be doing the same this week. But once I get there, there's still a lot of walking around. I'm lifting heavy things. So yeah, I think I was still active this week. So even though I didn't make it to the gym, it kind of paid off for me. Okay. Last couple things. I went home this weekend, and I'm going to add some pictures. I think I told you guys last week that I was hosting a mini get-together with some of my friends from elementary school for a 10-year reunion kind of thing. I organized this with probably one of my best friends in the entire world. His name's Josh. I've known him since 3rd grade, and we just stayed friends. We dated when I was 16. He was my first love, my first everything. It was really awesome. He moved to New Hampshire, and that didn't work out, obviously. But we've kept in touch. We still talk all the time. And he recently got diagnosed with testicular cancer. And he's my age. He's only 22. He and I are born a day apart, so just turned 22. And so it was really important for him that we get together. He is he just finished chemo. He had to have one of his testicles removed. It was this whole big thing. So he wanted to come back to Virginia. He now lives in Arizona. And do this thing. So I got to see him, and we got to hang out, and we got together on Friday and Saturday. Friday we just got together with the two of us and hung out, went to dinner. Saturday we actually had our mini reunion, and we got to hang out with some really cool people and watch the Golden State Warriors beat OKC, which is amazing. I'll add some pictures in here. So you can see that we really had a good time. And yeah, it was super fun. We were at a bar watching the game, and one of the guys with us offered to buy me a drink, and they looked so good. They were they had these snow cone drinks. We were at Dave & Buster's, and I really wanted one, but I have not really had alcohol since surgery, and I did not want to get sick there because I still had to drive home, so I had to turn down the free drink, and yeah, but whatever. Another thing that, before all of that happened, not saying that this is convenient at all, but I'm kind of glad that I went up this weekend, and that we planned this reunion for this weekend, because one of our one of my church members who was very young, not very young, but young, he was in his like 50s, passed away. So we had his funeral on Saturday, before I went to my reunion, and this guy was like, oh my gosh, he was like awesome. He, when I was trying to lose weight earlier, he worked for Amway, actually gave me like a ton of weight loss supplements, drinks and samples and other things. He'd like organized, a lot of stuff for me. He was really, really awesome. So he passed away like last Sunday. I guess he just took a nap and never woke up, which is like the way to go. I'm like, oh my God, please let that happen to me one day. But it was this whole big deal because he was so active in the church and like such a great person. So we went to his funeral on Saturday, and I got to see people who I hadn't seen in a while from church. And it's just like that feeling like when people who haven't seen you are just like, oh my gosh, you're so skinny. I didn't actually get any how did you do it. I think it's because they know that my weight has always fluctuated up and down, and I've always been struggling with it. But it was really nice to, you know, be able to see people and have them compliment me, and just get to reconnect with people that I haven't seen in a while. And I think everyone has probably had that experience where like you see people and they're like, oh my gosh, like you look so skinny, or, you know, like what's going on? So yeah, it was a sad event, but it was still kind of fun, as, you know, afterwards when you get to meet. And I actually didn't eat that much. This week was a very boring eating week for me. So no fun news on that front. But yeah, okay, so I just talked about having fun at a funeral. Very self-absorbed. But I think that's about it. I'm not going to talk your ear off any more than I already have. I just wanted to say that none of you guys sent me your playlists. Jody, you said you would, but you didn't. And then, was it VSG Brit Brat? You mentioned the whole Pandora thing, which I didn't even think about. So when I do get back to the gym, I'm not even going to lie and say that it's going to happen this week. I'm going to wait till after my appointment, and just try to be active in other ways. But when I do get back to the gym, I'm definitely going to try the whole Pandora thing, because I think that's awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to all of my new subscribers. I hope that you got something out of this video. I'm going to post my Facebook link again below, because I do enjoy connecting with you guys on Facebook, and for those of you who have asked me questions, it's way easier to reach me that way. All right. Yeah, thanks for watching. Have a great week, and I will see you next week, hopefully with updates on my blood and what's going on with me. All right, thanks guys. Bye.